So recently, the popular creator Lil Tay had her death fake. I'm not making that up. I'm not really exaggerating. I'm just getting straight to the point. Lil Tay went on Instagram, and while everybody thought this was Lil Tay's parents typing this out, it was actually a hacker or somebody who compromised her Instagram, and quite possibly it could actually just be her parents. So I recorded this video way earlier in the day, but then I got surprised by my brother with tickets to Oppenheimer. So I just finished editing this video at like 2 a.m. because I'm so sorry, but this video is going to be really minimally edited. Either way, I hope you really enjoy. So, compromising her Instagram. But anyways, the Instagram post read something along the lines of, "We're grieving very much, yada yada yada, I'm so sad, my daughter died." And that's very good. That's all well and good. And like, if that's the case, then like send a lot of respect out to the family, right? Like send love and peace and kindness to the family, right? But there was a journalism source. I'll show the screenshot up on screen right now. At the time of recording this, I can't remember who directly posted it, but they looked into both Vancouver and LA police departments, and they had no death record by anybody of the name of Claire Hope, which is Lil Tay's given name. Now, allegedly, also her 21-year-old brother died. Now, her brother was sort of an afterthought in the whole Lil Tay thing. So, I mean, I guess they love one more than the other, because I'm of the belief personally that her parents most likely did this. And now I'm not going to put any direct allegations on anybody. I'm not going to say definitively whether or not anybody did it, because I don't know, right? But in my own opinion, I do believe that it was most likely just a publicity stunt done by the parents, because again, Lil Tay hasn't really been relevant since 2017. But you know, there's a lot of factors that go into here. I mean, the whole Instagram post was directly copied out of an AI chatbot that wrote it like word for word. So like, there's really nothing to go off of there. Her old manager was about to launch a cryptocurrency the same time that, like a day after Lil Tay's death supposedly took place, right? And on top of that, right, like her parents have been so known to like control like fucking everything she does, and on top of that, they beat her too. Like her whole life is just essentially centered around like popularity and how can I go viral, right? And this is a kid that's essentially been raised in popularity and how can I go viral, right? And so when something like this happens, it's gonna shoot her back up to virality, whether anybody likes it or not. That's just how it's gonna go. Now, do I think she in particular is guilty of this? No, I don't think so. I don't think that whatsoever. I don't think that in the slightest. Do I think her brother's guilty of this? Less so. I also don't think that, given that he was mentioned as one of the people who died, and I think there was an account that actually made a statement pretending to be the brother, or either pretending or actually as the brother, saying that that, you know, they are the brother and that, you know, they're not dead and that Tay and him are just fine, right? But there were also a couple accounts that were claiming the same thing and were actually faking it. But now that we've got an actual public response from Lil Tay, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, like, I definitely smelled fish from a mile the fuck away. And like obviously, if I was gonna make a video on this before, right? And I think I prefaced in the video, I was like, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty goddamn sure this shit's fake, right? I can't believe this is real fucking life. Somebody just faked her death. Somebody just faked the death of Lil Tay. What the fuck? Somebody faked the death of Lil Tay and it sent fucking the whole internet on a manhunt just to find out if this girl was like dead or not. That's crazy to me. I haven't seen shit like this since looking at like 4chan's biggest achievements on YouTube or whatever. Like, this shit is crazy to me. It's really like, it's astounding to me how dedicated people are to certain creators, right? Like, this girl has not been popular since 2017, right? Like, she started out when she was 9, and hearing a 9-year-old say things like the N-word and talk about how she's rich and you're broke, and she's got, essentially she was going, "What color is your Bugatti?" All right, like that was the type of joke she was making, bro. Like, her mom's like a real estate agent, or was a real estate agent, so she would go to like fucking mansions that her mother was gonna sell, right? So she'd be like, "Yeah, this is my house and shit," and like, that shit was hilarious, you know? That shit was funny. So like, it's no wonder how she got viral. She was literally like a recipe for success. So to see that somebody would go out of their way, and even if it's not the parents, to see that somebody would go out of their way to just like throw the whole internet for a loop kind of essentially perfectly fits the Lil Tay brand. Like it's hella fucked up, don't get me wrong, it's not something you should ever do, but it perfectly fits the Lil Tay brand. And being quite honest, it's kind of funny, you know. I'm glad she's not dead. I'm glad that she has not passed away, and I hope we can all like look back and laugh at this, because this is fucking hilarious. All right, Lil Tay's death got fake and everybody fell for it. Like, that's crazy to me. That's fucking crazy to me. Internet archaeology just faked its own death, and then everybody went batshit wild. That is astounding, bro. That is so cool. Like, holy shit, bro. Fucking, you know, I bet you she would have made like hella bank if they had like switched up their plan, and like during fucking COVID, like she had like started like live streaming and shit. Like, cause she also, I think she like actually does rap. Like, I don't know much about Lil Tay in specific, but like I'm pretty sure she actually like does like rap and make music, right? So like, I mean, she's got that going for her maybe, but you know, there's like, being very content minded now, I could see so many opportunities for her to blow up without being a loud, obnoxious 9-year-old, you know. Like, they had like so many options and opportunities to like actually make a name for themselves and like do it the honest way, but they chose not to. So I mean, yeah, it's whatever, you know. But yeah, I mean, this is a really fucking like, this is fucking hilarious, dude. I hope you all enjoyed what you watched. Like and subscribe, and maybe join my Discord if you really want to, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bro talk shit, we running him down. He almost moved with a gang, now that shit is not advised. I'ma come up now, some people with no rise. They ain't got no money and they not up no surprise. When I'm rapping, I'm a